Hey Sag, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your reading for mid-September 2025. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. Queen of Wands. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Sag, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. For some of you, because of the Queen of Wands, I was already getting something. Could be for feminine energy, Sagittarius, females, perhaps. You could be a man and maybe it's your feminine energy side. Now, that doesn't mean, feminine, and you get it. Anyway, so what I was getting is you're confident, or you forgot that you're confident. Something here, either that you're waiting for, you're tired of waiting for, but you're forgetting who you are. It's almost, for some of you, you almost have a clingy vibe to whatever this situation is. Now, I don't know what's going to come out in the reading. That's what came out right now with the card that fell and then the cards that we're trying to flip over. So for some of you, this has to do with work, and you're going to be fine. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is the reading for Sagittarius for the rest of the month of September? Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting because I thought of Taurus. You might have it in your chart, dealing with one, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, I don't know, whatever. Queen of Pentacles. Although this is Capricorn, it is earth energy either way. So Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, that's your overall energy. You could be focused right now on your stability, on your money, on your sense of security. For some of you, you're just focused on yourself, on your health, your everyday life. I like that though. This is a very grounded energy. Okay. Oh. The King of Pentacles. That's your current energy. We have a pair right here. So the current energy with the King of Pentacles is for some of you, maybe you're dealing with someone, or you are someone who is focused right now on their finances, on their stability. Now let's keep going though. The challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. So good luck, things turning in your favor. That's the challenge right now. You have the High Priestess in the foundation. So you might be observing something or someone. For some of you, this is about listening to your intuition. There might be a period of silence here between you and someone else. Again, we'll see Magician in the past, on your mind, the Two of Cups, a relationship, a partnership of some sort, and your outcome is the Knight of Wands, so action being taken. What is the Queen of Pentacles for Sagittarius here? Three of Swords. I also kind of got, maybe there's a situation you've left behind, or maybe you tried to leave behind. For some of you, maybe trying to leave behind, like emotionally detached from it. Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. What is that? Five of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, to me, it seems like this is trying to regain your stability, trying to, I feel like this is more of a focus on something else, because there's clearly some sort of disappointment or heartache or whatever this Three of Swords is, sadness. Eight of Swords, stuck, feeling paralyzed with your thoughts in your mind, feeling trapped in a situation. For some of you, it's a situation that maybe you feel like it's a back and forth. Maybe it's petty. Maybe there's mind games being played here. I don't know, or maybe there's just a looming disappointing thought or a set of events that keeps circling your mind. And with the Seven of Wands, this is a pushing away. So for some of you, what you're doing is pushing away these negative thoughts, this imprisoned feeling, and trying to focus on yourself here, trying to keep things balanced. Maybe you have a lot going on with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Why is the King of Pentacles your current energy? For some of you, maybe you're focused on things that you feel are secure, like, I don't know, your work, your household things, chores, whatever, maybe just yourself, because this helps to distract from something else. Knight of Swords, lots of swords coming out. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Swords at the bottom. You or somebody else might be waiting, watching, yeah, because I almost get this feeling of like wanting to be impulsive, and then it's like, you know what, I need to detach from this. I need to go do something that makes me feel happy. And then just kind of looking towards that. It almost feels like a sense of turning your back on something and really just focus more on what it is you can do to provide for yourself, for those around you. But there's still this kind of looming energy of watching. I don't even know how to explain it. Let's see what this Wheel of Fortune is for you. Why is that the challenge? The Fool card. So taking a leap of faith, starting something new, leaving baggage behind. There's the Two of Pentacles again. And the Ten of Swords. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 4 and 10, there's a Six of Swords. This is about moving on to calmer waters, leaving that pettiness, the mind games, the whatever behind. I almost get the sense of something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Something could have felt like a lot. Somebody could be healing from something physical, maybe hurt their back. I don't know, that's so random. I don't know what that has to do with the reading right now. Let me keep going. There might be a pause right now. Actually, you know what? What is this Ten of Swords? Why is that here? The Lovers, Gemini. Could have it in your chart, dealing with one. Doesn't have to be. So either some sort of choice or a connection has caused some sort of suffering, or maybe ended, or maybe you feel betrayed, backstabbed. I don't know. Something here just didn't go according to plan, is what it seems like. What is the High Priestess? Temperance, Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is more of an energy of sitting pretty, waiting to be approached, waiting to get an apology, waiting to get a message, waiting to get an I love you, waiting to get, I don't know, some sort of feelings. For some of you, you feel like somebody is going to approach you. I don't know. I do talk a lot with my hands. Sorry, but it's just so prominent in this reading. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who talks a lot with their hands. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's European. I don't know. Or whatever. You don't have to be European to talk with your hands, but because immediately I got like Italian, you know, like this. That's so stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. That's the foundation. And for some reason, I also get the sense of like, if you're waiting somebody to do that, they're also waiting on you. Kind of like there's a mirroring situation going. Why is this Magician in the past? Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So to me, this looks like you had it together in the past. I feel like things moved in a good direction. For some of you, it happened quickly. Yeah, because Nine of Pentacles with this Queen of Wands, that represents confidence. That represents I got it together. That represents I don't have to worry about whatever's going on because I know I can get what it is that I need. This is somebody who is self-reliant, self-made, somebody who is, I also get the sense of like structured, or maybe you had some sort of structure here. Anyway, there might have also been this idea or trying to manifest some sort of relationship, marriage for some, from Nine of Pentacles to the Hierophant. That can be that, like getting married, wanting to manifest that, feeling ready for that. Why is the Two of Cups on your mind? You could be dealing with I already said that, Taurus, because of the Hierophant. Nine of Wands, tired, exhausted, maybe a wall up. Five of Cups, sadness, regret. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, I don't know if you're feeling confused or wondering when is this going to come together. You might be missing someone. Yeah, Three of Cups, that's a coming together. Seven of Swords. But are you avoiding putting in effort here, investing in this? Bro, the love is there. What is going on? Why is there so much holding back? This doesn't even seem like a fire sign energy. For some of you, you've tried to ignore this situation or tried to just like keep to yourself. But it's like maybe you've done things for yourself, taken new opportunities. I don't know. Maybe you've accomplished certain things, but in the back of your mind or still in the scenario is still that feeling of this connection. And perhaps it feels like something strong, genuine, authentic. But there might be some sort of fears tied into here. For some of you, feeling like a strong feeling of needing to end something. like something that feels like a burden. And for some of you, you're waiting. I still get that sense of waiting. What is this Knight of Wands? Yellow. I can't see. Does that say resonates? And I'm sorry, I can't even see the name. It's like little red lettering. Hi, and welcome to my pores. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, I'm so cringe right now. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands the outcome for Sagittarius? Justice, Libra energy, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands at the bottom. I feel like, I don't know why the Three of Wands was at the bottom. Ah, okay, so somebody makes a choice here to take action, to approach. Yeah, somebody wants to say something. They want to make things clear. The love is there. Okay, the connection is there. If you were wondering, it's there. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, though? An opportunity. Somebody feels like they're left out of an opportunity. They feel stuck. I get the sense of getting better. I don't know if somebody's like had health issues or maybe needing to get better with something. I don't know what that means. There is some sort of struggle or conflict here. What is this? Is this about money, family? Ten of Pentacles is here. I don't know what's going on, but I almost feel like for you, Sag, you're kind of turning cold towards the situation. And I almost feel like it's not even in a petty sense. I just feel like you're just trying to get clarity over something. Because I can see clearly here that there has been reason for you to question something. There might be children involved, or maybe somebody's younger, or maybe immature, I don't know. Moving away from more victory. Somebody has done a lot of thinking, and this outcome is about working something out. Something is going to be said. So if you're waiting on some sort of message, that's going to be said. But also, don't be petty if that resonates. Let's take out 2 cards for advice and clarity. 2 cards for advice and clarity for Sagittarius. For some of you, you're feeling impulsive, or you will be. I mean, that Knight of Wands can represent that. But I feel like it's more stable than anything with these clarifying cards that are here. Somebody wants to help with something too is what I got, and I just saw the card service. Okay, so service and prayer. Let's see what that says. Service. Okay. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life, though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home. At the end of her life, she realizes that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on legacy of service to her daughter Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today. Give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? The energy here is one of manifesting through being of service. This card indicates a steadfast ability to stay the course emotionally and create something sustainable and lasting. It can also bring to light not seeing or valuing what you have. Is this a situation of like, I want this now? Yeah, kind of like, oh, I wish this, I wish that. Because I think prayer is about that too. Oh, if things were like this. Oh, it didn't happen. Look how things were in the past. Is it that type of conversation that you're having with yourself? So being of service. The next card is prayer. If I could get to it. Okay. Every time I read this line, I always think of the Alanis Morissette song, Ironic, because it starts off, an old man turns 98. So an old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He'd wanted to be a traveling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night, his father died, and the man realized that Spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates the lemonade, and the old man smiles. He never regretted staying on the farm. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there's always a plan. If you are sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer? Inquiry and original thoughts are inspired by the angels in lemon yellow. Cut through and face the truth and surrender to a higher calling. This is a collaboration here and a willingness to change one's mind. Try letting go of control. All right, Sag. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.